Hello everybody, this is a grumpy old guy gaming, and if you're seeing this, that means it's Saturday. Enjoy your weekend everybody, and we're going to continue with our first actual section here in a little project I'm calling .hack Tactics, where we play Final Fantasy Tactics, but focus more on the random battles than the actual story, while leveling up custom soldiers that we buy along the way out of the soldier offices in the vein of .hack NPCs. Taking a look at our formation, we did a session 0 on livestream Wednesday. You could see our default Rams Evolve, our protagonist for the storyline, is Protag. Right now he's a level 3 character, he's a squire, and he's going to be helping us along here. But the 4 characters we came up with so far are Tsukasa, who we started out as a chemist, because leveling up the chemist job is your ticket to the casting classes. Kite, who starts out as a squire. Mistral, who starts out as a chemist. And Sanjuro, who started out as a squire and was able to bump up swiftly all the way to knight. So, we're actually moving a good bit here. Could see the new 4 still hovering in that level 1 range, but Sanjuro especially really close to leveling up. And I kind of just want to keep us in between Igros Castle and Garland Magic City here. Keep our battles at the Mandalia Plains. It's a fairly open area, and last time we were able to exploit it pretty well to our advantage. I did make sure to go ahead and pull up a job list over on the over in another window in my computer here, so I know what classes have to get to what levels to switch into different jobs. Once again, starting with Protag, the protagonist. Gonna take point. Tsukasa is going to be right behind. Kite the Squire gonna take up position at the right hand of Protag. Mistral's gonna take a back row as well, and Sanjuro is going to guard the flank. That worked exceptionally well last time. And this time it should work out a bit better, because last time through Protag picked up enough job points to learn the accumulate skill. So if we just stay close and wait out the early enemy advance, by the time they're upon us, Protag should be darn near one-shotting some weaker monsters. Saw a glimpse of a Chocobo off to the side there. It's going to be our left as we're facing the field. Got a Goblin down in the bottom corner as well. Yeah, pretty simple battle. 1 Chocobo, 1 Panther, 1 Goblin. Not the worst thing on the planet. Gonna go into Guts, accumulate. It's a self only, and it gives +1 physical attack. Not bad at all. Good way to gain 24 JP and just keep the charge timer nice and neat. Not gonna do any moving. Also not gonna do any moving with Kite, or Sanjuro, or the rest of the crew. Also made sure to stock up on more potions and some Phoenix Downs, just in case. Because these enemies are level 3 beasts, so kinda gotta watch that. Got another round of waiting here, just to make sure we really want to do nothing before it moves on. Chocobo goes and hits Protag for 8 damage, and now the battle has really begun. Let's see if Protag can hit with a straight up attack here. Yep, there goes half of the Chocobo's hit points. We'll just wait it out right here. Not too much the Chocobo could do from that point. Kite, however, is going to move up on top of this rock, which is going to allow Kite to throw a stone. Nice little ranged attack. Hits the Chocobo for 8 quality damage. Sanjuro really can't move anywhere useful this turn, but we will come out along the right side. Just sort of wait things out here. Tsukasa going to follow right behind Sanjuro. And Mistral's going to move right in between Protag and Tsukasa and just wait things out. Lucky day for us. By the time we're all done, Protag's ready for another attack. It's still a face-to-face attack, so it's only got an 85% chance of hitting. But if it does, that's 20 more damage gone. And sure enough, it hits. Takes 8 more on a counter tackle. But we've got the Chocobo down to 1 hit point. Go ahead and move Protag up, as we're pretty sure there's going to be no more aggression from that Chocobo. It's probably just going to Choco Cure and run away. Picking up 18 spare hit points, and now it's going to retreat. Retreat straight back, so now all of our enemies are in a line. Kind of sad that neither of our chemists are full-on casters yet, because that's a black magic dream right there. And we're just going to move Sanjuro in place, get a strong front line going here. Move Tsukasa up on the large rock. Mistral goes behind Sanjuro, and we have one heck of a solid front line there. This goblin's going to move right up in Sanjuro's business, try for an eye gouge. 40% success chance. Sanjuro dodges it deftly. Now this panther's going to come, and it's going to try and attack us from the flank. We're not super worried about that, because we are set for success here. Instead, what we're going to do is block off this goblin, let Kite move alongside. 16 quality damage on that attack. Move Protag alongside. Charge counts at 40. Let's move behind here. That leaves an open spot, theoretically, for Sanjuro, if he can angle around to get to the side there. But let's see if we can maybe charge this attack. Charge timer has 5 turns. Taking a look at the attack turns. 5. And what's this enemy's name? Okay, so we've got more than enough time here to go ahead and give that a shot. Let's go ahead and do a charge +2, see if this will inflict lethal damage. It won't, but it'll bring us pretty darn close. Only 5 hit points left after that. Another Choco Cure out of the Chocobo here, and it's a good thing we cut off that route to the Goblin. Although I'm pretty sure the Chocobo could have reached if it wanted to. Instead, it continues to retreat. Sure enough, Sanjuro up next. Solidify this line a little further and allow Sanjuro to just come in and hit for, oh my goodness, 30 damage on a basic attack. That's another job level up, if I'm correct. We'll just move Tsukasa down, have them wait. Move Mistral up. Have her wait. Now here comes the charge +2, lethal damage and then some. And there's our first drop of the battle. Panther goes for a scratch on Kite behind his back. Can't imagine Kite's too pleased with that. Gonna go ahead and retreat for the moment. Throw a stone. Throwing a stone has the potential to move a target a square as well, and that's exactly what happened there. Allowing us to get in with Protag. 5 turns? No, we don't have that kind of time. But that's still going to do 20 damage on the attack. Yet another 8 points from the counter. Let Tsukasa move up here. Could attack around the side, but I don't feel that's where we really want to go with this. I'm thinking it's time for Tsukasa to help Protag out a little bit here. Get his health back up with a potion, earn some quality chemist-related job points. Mistral's turn. Have her move back. Do the exact same for Kite, keeping everyone hale and hardy here as we break up that solid front line to heal some early game damage. Looks like the Chocobo is looking to rejoin the battle, but cautiously, and that's really a mistake. As Sanjuro is going to take the opportunity, move right up to the Panther, and take it out, meaning that there is just the Chocobo left on the enemy side. Kite now ready for action, fully healed, moving forward. Chocobo's going to go right after Protag, which we know is not the smartest decision it could have made, but I mean, what choice does it really have? Gonna retreat behind for a charge attack. 24 solid damage. Tsukasa in front. If this attack hits, that's just bonus. If it doesn't, that's alright. Hey, we got 16 quality damage out of Tsukasa. Move Mistral along, not much to do but wait. Sanjuro's up, and Sanjuro just out of movement range of doing anything practical here. That said, I do believe the charge attack from Protag should be enough to end this here. Yep. So there you go. 3 quality defeats, solid tactical combat, everybody in great condition, and we only used 2 potions. Meaning we profited a cool 800 even after replenishing supplies. That's the name of the game here. That's what we're going for. Now, since we're in the plains, we're only a hop, skip, and a jump away from Igros Castle. But before we decide on which way we want to go, because we could also go back to Garland Magic City, let's go ahead and check the abilities of our folks and see how it's going. So we could actually start fleshing the abilities out a bit more here. We're going to offer counter tackle to Protag. Not too much else of use there. But now he can go ahead and actually get something in return. A chance at some counter damage when he gets struck. Tsukasa. What did Tsukasa learn while we're here? Still hasn't learned enough to jump up to level 2 chemist, which is where we need to be to get him leveled. Does have the gain JP up, we just need to get him in that situation to get a bit more going on. So nothing special for Tsukasa there. Kite. Not to Kite yet. Kite's still working his way to the gain job points up, and to me, that skill makes all the difference in this game. So I'm just going to keep him grinding until then, and that's why Protag is staying the Squire for a while here. So we can get everyone that gain JP up. At least in this first 4. We'll see how the others go after. Probably start introducing the others in groups of 2 so they could level alongside established characters. Looks like Mistral's got some gain job points up. That'll help out a good bit. Especially since she kind of had the most lackluster battle scene, just the way the cookie crumbled, really. And Sanjuro. Could learn some Squire skills, not really in it for the Squire skills. Learn Weapon Guard. Does Sanjuro... yeah, he doesn't have a reaction ability. So let's go ahead and learn Weapon Guard. Parry attacks with the equipped weapon. Sure. That sounds solid. Nice little knightly ability. The big one we're looking for out of him, though, is the equipped sword. Probably some of these break abilities. I'm thinking Sanjuro's going to line up with a good deal of knight abilities. Obviously, his main class is going to end up as samurai. Oh, good. Speaking of which, Sanjuro can become a monk. That is fantastic news, aside from being one of the cooler classes in the game. Means we can get him that much closer to samurai. Unfortunately, we lose all of that awesome weapons and armor if we do so. Decisions, huh? I think we'll hold off until we can get our chemists leveled up. Once the chemists become a wizard and priest respectively, Mistral is going to be a priest or a white mage, and Tsukasa is going to be a wizard or black mage. Then we can go ahead and we should have enough backup damage from the magic and the healing effects to move Sanjuro from knight to monk. So we'll keep him there for now, but we're going to go ahead, jump up, and buy those replacement potions. See, only 2,000 gold in the chest. So we're also spending cautiously, trying to build up a bit of a cache here early game. Let's try for one more Mandalia Plains battle, and my goodness, you say it and it comes. You got to enjoy when the game is on the same page as you. This time coming from the other way. So, gotta set up a little bit differently. Gonna put Pro Tag right in the middle. Tsukasa and Kite along with. Over on this other little side, we'll have Mistral, guarded by Sanjuro. Back to the Mandalia Plains, this time coming in from the opposite end. So down by where you've seen the goblin come in, should be about where we're at. Got two goblins directly opposite us. Okay, we're coming in on the side there. Yeah. Down on the bottom left side, you could see Sanjuro and Mistral are obscured by a large rock. And out in front are Pro Tag, Kite, and Tsukasa. Got a panther to deal with as well. I always like tilting the field up. You could also zoom out. I've just never been a big fan of zooming out. But it does look like 3 goblins and a panther. So no Chocobo shenanigans. We're cool with that. Gots accumulate. Get Pro Tag up to his full He-Man status. And everybody else just kind of waits. We let the battle come to us here. Got Raimini, Phobos, and Deashira. I usually don't pay attention too much to the monster names, especially in random battles, because they will repeat a lot. Speaking of repeating a lot, it's time for the people who did nothing but wait to do nothing but wait. Pardon me for 1 second. Apologies, we are back. Didn't miss too much, just some monster movement. And we are back to Pro Tag, which means it is time to accumulate once more. Another job up. getting those crucial job points for the Squire. And yes, I suppose I could just switch Protag to Chemist for a level and have him accumulate just to get the job points for that as well. All sorts of ways to manipulate the system, and I'm sure we'll employ a good bit of them. Mind you, we're playing on a PS3. I bought the game for my PS3 in addition to owning a physical copy for my PlayStation. Have a working PS2 upstairs, just no way to capture off it at the moment. Looks like we're finally going to get into a little bit of combat here. The Panther has reached Sanjuro, tries for a poison attack, and that misses. Actually, I'm not going to move to help Sanjuro. He is a more than capable attacking threat, and we've got 3 goblins coming up, so Protag, Kite, and Tsukasa are just going to have to hold that side. Mistral, of course, will wait. And Sanjuro has nowhere to move. So we'll try for a charge +1. It's only got a 77% chance of hitting, but if it hits, oof, 35 quality damage. Let's find out. Oh! We got a critical! 60 damage and an instant one-shot kill. I said Sanjuro could hold his own, and there you have it. Can't hold much better than that. I still think the goblins... Oh, one goblin has moved into throw stone range. It's only an 82% success chance. But there's no reason not to take that chance, and it pays off. Once again, don't even have to move yet. Which is bad news for the goblins, because that means that Protag is accumulating away. Tsukasa sticking around. We're going to start mobilizing the other side here. Let Sanjuro and Mistral make their way down. And the goblins have finally reached the front line. 15 points of tackle damage done to Kite to open up that front of the battle. Second goblin comes head on to Protag, tackles him directly. No counter tackle back. Third goblin just kind of hangs out. Now, how do we want to handle this? I believe Kite wants to go around behind this goblin. Hit for a solid 16. Takes a nasty strike back for 15 points. Unfortunately for this goblin, that nasty strike back opens up a spot where Protag or Sanjuro could move in. We'll move to the side with Protag, though. Only 28 damage from a normal attack. Only 2 steps to wait on a charge +2, and that's going to do 36 damage. That's where we want to land. Get Mistral out here. Have her reach for a potion. Get Kite back up to full health. Get more job points Mistral's way. Goblin down to 5. Potion to Protag. Compliments of Tsukasa. Who's then gonna skedaddle out this way. Sanjuro is going to move in, still not quite close enough to land a hit. So it looks like the goblin will get a chance to retreat. 8-point tackle done to Tsukasa. Up. Kite gets a chance for revenge here. Just going to move right up and attack. No need for any sort of shenanigans. No need to throw a stone or get cute with it. Only 5 hit points left. Kite does a quality 16. Now have Protag move around. Take out this farthest goblin here. 4 points, huh? And it's Raymony. Yep, 4 turns would be too long on the charge. Always important to look at those things. So let's go ahead and just attack. And that just attack is going to do 36 quality damage. We'll take that. Keep Mistral moving along. Really only give the goblin one logical choice, and that's to attack Tsukasa, which moves him right into attack range for Sanjuro. Or not. Man, that knight movement is really limited. So we'll just move him towards the other goblin and wait again. Tsukasa, on the other hand, kinda low on the old hit points. Wonder how much damage he could do on an attack. It's not quite enough for the kill, and we can't risk the counter-attack all here. Better safe than sorry. We're gonna have Tsukasa retreat, and go ahead and use an item on himself. Get those job points up for the chemist. That's what we're talking about, both a level up and a job level up. It's time for Mistral's turn. Just gonna move down here and wait things out. Kite is up at the dish. Gonna slide right behind this goblin here. Pick up 16 of those 17 damage, take another 15 on a counter punch. Time for Protag to come in. Could easily finish off that goblin. And I think that's really the logical call. Give the enemy as few attacks as possible. Let Sanjuro move right up. 82% chance, but it's for half his health. Let's see if it hits. Quality hit, and dodges the counter. Big play there from Sanjuro. Finally gets into the fray after that initial kill. Takes an eye gouge, so he's in darkness, but that's not going to affect us a great deal from this point. See, Nihilus, the Panther's spirit turned into a crystal, which is actually a full hit point and mana regeneration if you get to it. Not really what we're worried about here at this particular juncture, though. Nobody's in dire need. So we're just going to keep pressing the advantage. I suppose Kite's the closest thing to in trouble. Gonna move him up on this rock, see if we have the range to throw the stone, and we do. 82% chance, but if it hits, that would be a nice bonus. There it is, 8 quality damage and 12 quality job points. Move Protag up alongside, say howdy, how you doing? Can't help but notice you're escaping. Could you fill out this questionnaire as to why you find this battle unsatisfactory? Just a base attack will do 44 damage. That's more than enough for the kill, and another flawless victory for the team. $1,600 gil earned. Once again, we only used 3 potions and no other items on it, so it's 150 to spend. That's quality money we're putting in the old pocket there. Learn move +1. And yeah, I would say it's probably time to move. Well, I don't really want to move Pro Tag yet hard and fast, but we will put move +1 in place of move find item. Between that and the battle boots that Pro Tag comes with, that'll allow him to cover a lot of ground and help us out in situations where we're coming up a little shy. We've reached level 2 Chemist with Tsukasa and Mistral, so we could probably say bye-bye to the Chemist class, at least for now. So we probably won't even spend the money on those extra, on the extra potions. Well, I might, just to keep them topped off. For now, items still going to be their secondary skill, though the ability to throw them is going to be kind of missing. Don't really see anything I really want to give them out of this skill set. Chemist does have the ability to throw an item, but that would go in place of our gain job points up, and you know how near and dear that is to my heart. We will pick up move find item out of the Chemist list. And yeah, Tsukasa, he'll get 2 of the 3 spells right away between Firebolt and Ice, or if you'd like a little dot hack spin on it, let's go with Vakdon for Fire and Rucruz for Ice. That works pretty well. Dot hack fans will get a chuckle out of that, and nobody else. Nobody else will even find that remotely funny in the least, but it was something. Could also pick up some white magic. Wow, can he pick up some white magic? Holy moly, can almost get Raise. Get Raise or Cure 2 out of the gate. That's not gonna happen, but we are gonna pick up Cure. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, he may very well go black magic, white magic to start. Yeah, we'll just hold on to the rest of the priest points since we know Mistral's going there. And let's change the job. Just like that, Tsukasa the Chemist turns into Tsukasa the Wizard. And it's time to set in some new skills. We have black magic, we have white magic, and we have move find item, just in case we come upon anything. What has Kite learned? Well, Kite's got his gain job points up, which means I think it's time to move Kite into the job. I do believe it was Erroneous who had mentioned it first, and I was in full agreement. But Kite, definitely an archer. Twin Blade would lead you to Rogue or Ninja, but with the data drain ability, Archer makes the most sense. I know an accessory material, I think I saw in a blank he's an archer. Gonna be picking up some Thief and some Ninja abilities as well, though, because you can't discount the fact that in the R1 games he is a Twin Blade, which is the Rogue class. Either way. Charge, basic skill, gain chop points up. That's solid. Mistral. Mistral didn't really get anything out of Chemist. Amazingly, her job points up weren't even in anything tangible. That is unfortunate. I thought she was full on ready to move to Priest, and that is not the case. So it is a darn good thing Tsukasa has black magic, white magic, and we will definitely be buying those potions. Poor Mistral. Kinda got nothing out of that. Going to keep Sanjuro's knight just one more battle. But we're actually going to go down to Garland Magic City here. Go into the shop. Buy us some potions. And with 3450, take our new character classes, Tsukasa. Going to get a rod, a feather hat, and a leather outfit. And Kite. Gonna get a feather hat and a leather outfit himself. Gonna have to take him up to the fitting room up at the castle for an actual weapon. Gonna cost 1500. So optimizing ain't easy. Gonna go for a quick save here. And then we're actually gonna cross our fingers and hope for no battle this trip across the plains. Up to the castle we go. Let's go ahead and buy that bow. Actually, I think it's a bow gun he gets right away. Oh, and he gets to use an escutcheon, so a nice shield as well. That's a big help. 800 more gil down. I'll say gold forever and a day. And just like that, we're done with the first session. Once again, saving it up, we're still in the month of January here in the game, and we've made quite a bit of progress on our first 4 characters. Hopefully you're enjoying this dot hack tactics experiment. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to let me know. Also, feel free to let me know what characters or job classes you think would make great analogs from dot hack into Final Fantasy Tactics. I'm starting with the R1s, but I could really go anywhere with it. The GU, the Link, different characters from across different series, the sign characters as well. I'm open to just about anything, so feel free to let me know. I've been keeping a tally here in a notebook, and I plan to get to all of them, as this is really a game I could play forever without getting tired. You take care, and we'll see you around.